You're watching ChillyBoy Productions. I'm Larry, ChillyBoy Chilson, and this is my review for The Forever Purge. Now, before we get into this review, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you are always ready to chill with me on every new video. The Forever Purge is a 2021 horror thriller that follows a group who are on the run from a vicious group of organized Americans seeking to purify America by making the Purge a forever event. See, y'all really thought you were gonna get rid of the Purge franchise. This MFer is here to stay. Just like the title says, we are in the Forever Purge. And if I'm being honest, I'm not all that mad about it. That's right, I am a low-key Purge fan. Yes, they're over the top. Yeah, they're kind of dumb when you really look at it. But, hey, I like a horror franchise that at least attempts to say something that's not just about gruesome murder, but has some sort of commentary behind it. And yeah, I've had fun with most all of the films, no matter how hated they might be. Now, I thought the marketing for this Purge was actually pretty tasteless, particularly releasing those riot images amongst the actual footage from the Capitol riots. No, that turned me off from the film real quick, and the trailers were not that great either. But unpopular opinion time, hot take, I'm going to be the only one out there probably. I liked The Forever Purge. This is far from the worst in the franchise, and I had a good time watching it. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives in The Forever Purge. Well, that first act is great. It's by far the strongest act in the film. It sets up the social commentary that we are dealing with here really well. It sets up the stakes very well. And I think it's some of the most effective social commentary in the entire Purge franchise. That first act is how all of this should be executed. Not to mention, the direction in this film is quite stylized and strong. We get some beautiful shots here that really work to elevate the material in a way we haven't really seen with the past Purge films. They've been stylized, but it's more been about like the neon signage and the cool masks and the different settings. But this really elevates from a cinematography standpoint, from a locale standpoint. And the franchise stays consistent in delivering a horror franchise that really sets a mirror back on America. Now, we'll get a little bit more into the commentary actually in our negatives, but as I said in my opening, I appreciate the franchise for continuing to infuse actual political commentary, deliver real-world issues into this horror setting. It has something to say, and I appreciate that, even if it's not perfect in its delivery. Plus, I really liked our characters. I think that they were really endearing for the most part. The acting was strong from our characters. They make smart decisions overall. They are proactive, which I always appreciate. It does a good job at building tension when it wants to ramp that up. And when we get into those action-y type of set pieces, it's a lot of fun. So then, what doesn't work so well when it comes to the Forever Purge, though? Well, the screenplay. The script is definitely the weakest aspect to the film, particularly when it comes to dialogue. The stuff that starts coming out of these characters' mouths is really cringy and made me roll my eyes several times, actually. And it's a Purge film. Just like all the rest of them, it's about as subtle as a 10-ton bag of bricks. You are smashed over the head with the message that it's trying to send. And while I don't mind that, I really didn't have a problem, what can I say? But I wish we had stuck with the more nuanced, slightly elevated approach that that first act sets up. Because by the time we get to the third act, they have just thrown any sort of nuance and subtlety out the window. And we get some real in-your-face commentary. The end monologue moment that we get particularly was horrible, actually. It was really bad, and I wish they hadn't have included it. It's like, hey, we get it. You don't need to add on these extra thick layers to make your point. We got it the first million times. And in saying that, the script in terms of events and how our story unfolds also is not great. There's a lot of conveniences that take place, and we start talking about and dealing with borders when the Forever Purge takes hold. And I thought that storyline was just ridiculous. Once again, it adds on the dog pile of the commentary, but just as a practicality standpoint, it's ridiculous. And there's a lot of ridiculous aspects to the film. And it's just the forward nature of the film that does drag it down. We get characters who are so caricature-y with a frickin' swastika tattooed on their face throughout the film. They really hammer home what it is they're trying to say, and it's not needed. But overall, I had fun with the Forever Purge, and I really enjoyed it. I certainly think it's stronger than the last few entries we've received in the franchise. It delivers everything I'm looking for in a Purge film, and although it holds over on the super obvious aspects the series has become infamous for, overall, the message is something I enjoyed. So yeah, even if it's laid on super thick, I'm not totally mad at it. So if you enjoy the Purge films, I say check this one out, and you got to check out any sort of horror film at night. So it's a full price ticket. I don't know if it's a full price ticket in quality, but for experience, you got to see it in darkness. Otherwise, if you don't like the Purge films, you can skip it. It's just another entry, albeit a solid entry in the series, but it doesn't deviate from the Purge formula enough to convert any non-fans. So that is my review of The Forever Purge. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on all of my latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see The Forever Purge, or did you already see it? If you have, let me know your thoughts, either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.